Lord Xiao, if you still refuse to open the gates, I'll kill your fiancé.
Wasn't I on a plane, commanding a mission? How did I end up here?
Wei Ming! Using such dirty tricks. Aren't you afraid of being mocked?
The one who should be mocked is your Lord Xiao. The great god of war of Great Zhou can't even protect his own fiancé. Lord Xiao, if you don't care about your beautiful fiancé, then I will.
Stop it!
Mad already? It's just a few hairs. If you don't open the gates now,
I will strip off all her clothes!
Wei Ming! Touch my sister one more time, I dare you! I'll kill you! You bastard!
Shoot!
Despicable!
My patience is running out! Go ask your Lord Xiao if he wants Lai City or his fiancée!
General Lei, where's the Lord? What did he say?
The Lord has ordered that no one is to open the gates.
What? Is the Lord really going to leave my sister to die?
Bai Ming, calm down. The enemy has 50,000 troops, while we only have 2,000.
Listen up! You people up there! I'll count to 10! If you still don't open the gates, I will strip this girl of all her clothes! For everyone to see! 10! 9! 8! 7! 6!
Open the gates.
Today, even if it costs me my life, I'll fight that dog Wei to the death.
We'll go together!
Death before dishonor!
No one is allowed to go.
Open the gates!
Don't open them.
Sister!
I am the Great Huaxia's commander of the Special Forces. A woman from the hellish training camp. Even if I've time traveled, I will never be threatened.
Damn, girl! What are you talking about?
Listen up, everyone. Even if I, Bai Xuan, die here today, do not let the enemy take a single step into Li City.
Sister!
Third, Miss Bai! Do you want us to strip you? For everyone to see?
Strip me naked and tear me apart. I don't care. But I have some last words.
Speak!
Tell Lord Xiao my death means nothing, but the humiliation of his wife must be avenged. After killing Wei Ming, dig up his ancestral graves. All 18 generations of his ancestors. Don't spare a single one.
Humiliation of his wife.
Though Bai Xuan is engaged to me, she has no feelings for me. She loves the third prince. It was for him she came to the border and was taken hostage. I thought she only cared about romance. I didn't expect her to say such heroic words.
Get ready. Break through and save her.
Yes, sir.
you little brat. Today I'll strip off all your clothes and make King Xiao lose all his dignity.
Sister!
You dare kick me? You have a death wish.
You think this thing can hold me?
Uncle, are you all right?
Wei Ming's nephew. Must be from the Wei royal family.
I'm fine. I just let my guard down.
Everyone, step back, or else I'll snap his neck.
Are you threatening me?
Just giving you a taste of your own medicine. When you used me to threaten King Xiao just now, didn't you enjoy it?
Uncle, tell them to back off! Back off! Back off!
Quan, dying for our country is your glory.
Uncle, you're not going to save me? You're my own uncle.
Listen up. General Li Quan.
Died for our country! Capture the one who killed General Li!
Since General Wei has sentenced him to death, then I'll help you out.
What? You actually dared to kill him? I'll kill you! Get her! Attack!
Kill.
A bunch of useless trash.
Fighting on will just waste my energy. There's no chance of winning. Take down the leader first.
Bitch. I'll tear you to pieces.
The prince has ordered. No one is to open the city gates.
Take him away and lock him up.
Let me go! I need to save my sister! Let me go!
Is this the end?
Hiya!
Today. Do you really think the few of you can escape?
General Wei, now it is time to choose. Retreat and live. Or reunite with your nephew.
How can I be sure, after I retreat, you'll keep your word and let me go?
Understand now. Or maybe you need another stat to get it.
Truly, the great Zhou's god of war. Such a badass.
You're ruthless. Retreat. Fu Huanye, just you wait. If I don't avenge this, I swear I'm not a man.
Any time!
Your Highness, why didn't you kill Wei Ming?
Wei has countless fierce generals. Killing one Wei Ming will just bring another. If we really killed him, it would only enrage Wei and lead to a major war. Better to humiliate and deter him. To make sure Wei won't dare underestimate Great Zhou.
You're right, Your Highness.
Back to the city. Quick! Get a female doctor!
This? Why? So many wounds.
Where's the doctor? When are they coming?
The doctor hasn't arrived yet. Report. This? She is covered in blood.
Speak!
Your Highness, there are only regular doctors here. No female doctors.
Did you ask the locals?
I did. They said the clinics in Lee City only have male doctors.
Bai Xuan is an unmarried woman, and she is covered in wounds. If we were in the capital, this would usually be handled by a female doctor, but this is the border. It is desolate. Female doctors aren't so easy to find. What do we do?
Your Highness, Third Miss Bai has lost too much blood. I'm afraid she won't hold on much longer.
Your Highness, Third Miss Bai's life is at stake. Why don't we just find a regular doctor?
How can we do that? If outsiders find out, how will Third Miss Bai face anyone in the future?
Prepare strong liquor, scissors, hot water, and wound medicine. Wait outside the door and be ready for my call.
Yes!
You don't have to worry. I am here to save you.
The third prince won't know about this.
The third prince. Who? Is he?
Your Highness.
Go in and take care of her.
Yes.
Your Highness, your cold illness is acting up again. We can handle things here. You need to go back and rest.
Bad news! Bad news! Your Highness, bad news! Third Miss Bai has a fever. She's burning up, and she's speaking deliriously.
Go fetch another basin of water, and bring some extra towels.
Right away. Did you slash me? Damn right I did, you shameless bitch. As my cousin's fiancé, going to the border for the third prince. Have you no shame? Cousin? This is the second lady of Duke Liang's estate, Liang Yuhan, Xiao Wang's cousin. You were captured by the enemy. You're just damaged goods now. You don't deserve my cousin. If you know what's good for you, break off the engagement and go marry your third prince. Seducing the third prince while stringing my cousin along? You're utterly shameless. You dare kick me? If you want to live, get lost. Get lost? You're dead. No one has ever treated me like this. Well, now someone has. You. Bai Xuan, I'll kill you. Xiao Wang. Fu Huanye.
Don't worry. I am here to save you.
The original owner's father was a subordinate of Xiao Wang's father. Because he saved Xiao Wang, their fathers arranged a marriage for them. They were childhood sweethearts, but she suddenly changed her mind and fell in love with the third prince. She came to the border this time to find the third prince, but was captured by the enemy. This body is truly beautiful. But in this patriarchal and dog-eat-dog world, without the ability to protect oneself, beauty can become a sin. Since I've inherited your body, I'll help you live with dignity. Break the door down! Drag Victoria, that bitch, out here right now! You idiots! Didn't you see me right behind you?
Sorry, Miss Charlotte. I really didn't see you.
If you want more, make it quick. That Victoria. How'd she get so strong? Take a strength pill? Useless trash. Can't even beat an injured woman. I'll finish you off myself. Bitch. You dare dodge? Go to hell. What are you doing? Doing what you wanted, but couldn't. Help me! Nice moves. Cousin, this woman tried to kill me. You have to help me.
Care to explain?
Exactly as you see. Cousin, I almost died just now. You have to teach her a lesson.
What are you doing here?
I can't exactly say I came to mess with Vivian. I came here to stand up for you. You risked everything to save this woman, charging into enemy lines and watching over her for 3 days straight. But she only cares about Prince Marcus. She was just dreaming and calling out Prince Marcus's name.
Shut up!
Watched over me for 3 days straight? I'm not wrong. If it wasn't to save her, you wouldn't have caught that frost sickness. You had just recovered, but you saved her again, and it relapsed. She's a jinx.
Take Miss Charlotte away!
Why are you kicking me out?
Take her away!
I'm not leaving. Let me go. I won't go.
Miss Charlotte is really something. Are these things meant to be said in public? The Duke has his pride.
You.
I'm hungry. Is there food?
Did you ever think, what if your arrow had really hit Charlotte? What would you do then?
Are you worried about me? Or your own cousin? You arrived too late to see. Miss Charlotte's arrows were meant to kill me. If I didn't fight back this time, next time, she would only get worse.
Teaching her a lesson is fine. But you can't take her life, right?
I wasn't trying to take her life. Didn't you arrive just in time?
If I hadn't,
Did you see me coming? And shoot that arrow on purpose.
You'd better keep your cousin in check. Tell her not to provoke others. After all, you won't always arrive in time. Your frost sickness, what's that about?
That is none of your business. As for Charlotte's words, don't take them to heart. After a while, when you are fully recovered, I will personally send someone to escort you back to the capital. Prince Marcus will be fine.
there is no use in you staying here.
I'm not worried about Prince Marcus. I'm worried about your frost sickness.
You don't care about Prince Marcus, but you care about me.
Is it serious?
I am fine.
I hate owing favors. What are you doing here? Here to laugh at me? Your cousin's cold illness. What is it about?
It's all because of you. You fell into an ice hole back then. To save you, my cousin gave you all of his clothes. That's how he caught it. Have you forgotten?
That does ring a bell. The original host only thought of Prince Marcus, so this memory was buried.
When General Vane captured you days ago, my cousin was so worried that outside the enemy camp, he stood guard all night. His cold illness relapsed. He nearly died of pain last night.
The original host caused this mess, but I was the one saved. This debt really is mine to pay.
If you truly care about my cousin, get your precious Prince Marcus to hand over what he got from Willowbrook. Give the Frostbane elixir to my cousin.
Frostbane elixir? What's that?
The Frostbane elixir can suppress his cold illness.
Where is Prince Marcus?
In Sunvale. Are you really going? The road to Sunvale is full of wild beasts and bandits. If you die out there, don't say I didn't warn you.
Duke Charles caught the illness for the original host, but I took over her body and was saved by him in battle. Getting him that Frostbane elixir will settle the debt.
Charge! Boss, look at this beauty.
A real stunner, too. Such a gorgeous lady. Let's take her back for our chief to be his wife.
Yeah.
You too. Let's get her. Bring the little beauty back to camp and we can all have a piece.
Get her.
Get back here, you idiots! Get back!
Tell me, how do you want to die?
My lady, we don't
You don't want to die,
lady,
yet you're bandits? And you rob people?
My lady, we were wrong. I'll never do it again. Spare our lives, my lady.
You scared away my horse. Tell me, how will you pay for it?
We'll pay. We'll pay for it. We'll get you a horse.
Everything you have on you combined probably isn't enough to buy a horse.
My lady, we dress in rags. We have some fortune in the mountains. You can come with us and have a look.
You want to take me to the mountain? And then deal with me?
We wouldn't dare! You have such great skills! My admiration for you is like a torrential river, endless and continuous. If you don't mind, you can stay and be our boss. My brothers and I will follow you.
Now that the horse is gone, I can't walk to Guyang City. I'll go to the mountain with you. Lead the way.
Okay, after you.
Why are you so happy, miss? I tricked that idiot Bai Xuan. I just made up some cold-dispelling pill, and she actually went to find the third prince. This is the border. She left the city alone. Isn't that dangerous? A bitch like her deserves to die. All these years, hasn't she caused my cousin enough trouble? She's nothing but a menace alive. Better if she gets taken by wolves and eaten clean. And if she runs into bandits, then it's their lucky day. Miss, if the prince finds out...
So what if he does? The Bai family has already fallen. Do you really think my cousin would blame me over a mere Bai Xuan?
But everyone says the prince seems to care a lot about the third Miss Bai.
No more buts. Bai Xuan isn't coming back. Just go to sleep. What's going on? Go take a look.
Bad news, miss. The prince left the city.
Why did he leave?
They say the third Miss Bai hasn't returned, so the prince went to find her.
What? My cousin actually cares so much about Bai Xuan? She's not worth it at all.
Your Highness, it's been all night. Take a rest. You just recovered.
I am fine. Keep searching.
Yes, sir. Your Highness, there are signs of a struggle in the woods ahead. Bandits roam this area. Third Miss Bai was most likely taken by them.
Bai Xuan, please be safe.
Up the mountain!
15, 20, 15.
You lose.
Drink! Drink up, boss!
I've had a bit too much. You play with the heroin.
Come on. 15, 20, 15. I lost again. Just learned it.
Number 3, toast the heroin.
You got it, boss. Here, heroin.
Come on, let's all drink together. Come.
The three of us can't even beat you. You're awesome, heroin.
Heroin!
Be our boss. As long as you are here, we can definitely take over Liar and his gang on the next mountain.
Yeah, heroin! Join us! Join us!
Look at all of you, young and capable. Why be bandits?
Heroin. With the border at war, the people are suffering. We couldn't survive anymore. This was our only way.
When the country is in danger, a real man should step up and serve his country. Why not join the army?
You have no idea. The soldiers' rations at the border are skimmed off at every level. They can't even get enough to eat. How can they fight? It is just throwing their lives away.
Does Prince Xiao know about this?
Prince Xiao, I am afraid right now. He is a clay idol crossing a river. He can't even save himself. The enemy has a full 50,000 men, but the court only gave him 2,000. Isn't it obvious? They're sending him to die.
I didn't expect the great Zhou court to be this corrupt. Prince Xiao's current situation is indeed very difficult. In name, I am his fiancé. We are on the same front. I have to help him.
Report.
Oh no! It is the soldiers!
Nobody move, or else you will be killed.
Lei Ting? You're here, Your Highness. Come, join us for a drink. Looks like he came here just for me. Are you hungry, Your Highness? Have a bite.
Are you done messing around?
Messing around with what?
Third Miss Bai. His Highness was worried about you all night.
Didn't I leave a note saying I'd be back in a few days? What's there to worry about?
So this is the famous Lord Xiao.
She is amazing! She even dares to yell at Lord Shao!
Your Highness is a guest here. Hurry up and pour him some wine.
Oh, right away. Your Highness. All of you! Get out!
Just speak your mind, Your Highness. Why are you so angry?
Do you miss the third prince that much?
Yes. If my horse hadn't been stolen, right now, I'd already be in Guyang City.
If you miss the third prince so much, you could have just told me. I would have escorted you myself. Sneaking out of the city all by yourself. Aren't you afraid Wei Ming will catch you again?
First of all, I didn't sneak out. Second, I wasn't kidnapped. I was caught by Wei Ming before, but that doesn't mean I'm afraid of him. Next time I see him, I'll make sure he pays the price.
You!
Please go back, Your Highness. I'll go to the third prince to get a cold-expelling pill. Once I have it, I'll head right back.
Just say it if you miss him. Don't use me as an excuse.
What excuse? You saved my life. I'm getting you a cold-expelling pill. It's that simple.
You went to Guyang City just to see him, right? Bai Xuan. You can like the third prince, but could you please leave me out of it? The third prince doesn't even have a cold-expelling pill.
What? The third prince doesn't have it? Liang Yuhan dared to trick me.
Since you want to see Chimo so badly, I'll take you to him right now. Let's go.
I'm not going. The third prince doesn't have the pill. Why would I go? You.
Then come back to Licheng with me, or else I will have someone escort you back to Shangjing.
I'm not going. It'd be so embarrassing to go back now. Since I'm already out here, doing nothing just isn't my style.
Bai Xuan! If it weren't for your father saving my life, I wouldn't care about you at all! Don't push your luck!
Fine. Leave then, Your Highness. Just leave me alone from now on.
By staying here, what exactly are you trying to do? Do you want to be a bandit queen?
What's wrong with being a bandit queen? It's carefree and totally free.
Believe it or not, I'll wipe out this lair and drag you back tied up.
Do you believe, Your Highness, I could keep you in this lair as my bandit husband? You came all the way to this bandit lair to find me. Do you have feelings for me? And can't let me go?
Insolent!
I'm not just insolent, I'm also very bold. This face of yours, Your Highness, is really handsome.
What is wrong with Bai Xuan? Doesn't she like the third prince? Why is she treating me like this?
Pretty boys should be careful out there. Otherwise, they can easily get into trouble.
What exactly do you want?
If you want to lose face, Your Highness, go ahead and yell. Let your men see that you got tied up by a woman.
What exactly do you want?
I want to give Your Highness a piece of advice.
What advice?
In the Battle of Licheng, we're heavily outnumbered. If Your Highness doesn't use your father's old troops, it'll be very hard to win. But if you do use them, His Majesty will accuse you of deploying them to plot a rebellion. Your Highness, you're in a tough spot now, right?
Go on.
My advice for you is to drag the third prince into this.
Didn't you like the third prince? How could you drag him into this?
We're at war. Who cares who likes whom? Right now, only the third prince can take the blame.
The third prince is cowering in Guyang City. He has been trying to find fault with me. How do we get him out?
Simple. Then we sneak into Guyang City, take him down, and force him to deploy troops.
But he is a prince!
So what if he's a prince? A prince with no real power is totally expendable. The emperor has 3 sons in total. The first prince's mother is favored. The second prince is the legitimate son. Only the third prince has no backing. He came here to supervise the army, just to catch your mistakes, and win the emperor's favor. Your Highness, why not take the chance to drag him into this? Even if he messes up, he's a prince. The Emperor will just scold him, but if the blame falls on the Xiao Manor, our whole clan will be wiped out. Your Highness, letting the third prince take the credit is to save you, the only chance to save the Xiao Manor.
So after all that, you are still doing it for Chimo.
I'm doing it for you. This idea is clearly a trap for the third prince.
But my Xiao Manor never joins royal power struggles. And Chimo is destined to fail. If I support him, the Xiao Manor is as good as gone.
Then let him take the fall first, and we just ditch him after.
His Majesty fears the Xiao Manor. Sending only 2,000 men this time means he wants me dead. I might as well.
If your Highness has decided, go see the third prince right now.
What about you?
I have some things to handle. I'll head back to Lee City once I'm done.
Before, she would absolutely never drink such cheap wine. How has he changed so much?
You guys stay here to protect Miss Bai.
Yes, sir.
Don't cause any trouble.
I promise I won't.
My lady, you were on equal footing with the Lord Xiao. That is truly amazing. Can me and the boys follow your lead?
Then will you listen to everything I say?
Of course!
All right. Then get ready. We're gonna burn the Wei Army's rations.
What?
This is where the Wei Army stores their provisions.
Boss, are we really doing this?
What's wrong? Getting cold feet? If you're scared, you can leave.
We don't fear the Wei thieves. We're willing to follow you, third Miss Bai.
We're not scared either.
Let's fight them! Let's fight them!
Boss, what do we do?
You provoke them at the gates, lure them out, and I'll take down their commander. It's that simple.
So straightforward.
The Wei army isn't easy to deal with.
What if you get hurt?
Not a chance. Just do as I say.
All right, brothers, let's go.
Move! Go! Go!
Listen up, you punks of Young City. Your granddaddies are here for a visit today. Hurry up and bring the good food, drinks, and fun stuff down here for us. Show some respect to your grandpas. And grandmas!
Open the gates. If you don't come out, we're gonna wipe you all out at once.
Mere bandits dare to come and rob us soldiers. And a woman too! We'll take you first, to reward my men.
So badass. Boss is so badass.
Piece of cake. Kill.
Charge! Charge!
Your Highness, the third prince has been settled.
Cousin, you're finally back. I was so worried about you. I was just about to take people to look for you.
I am fine.
Report, Your Highness. Third Miss Bai led us last night to burn all the enemy's provisions.
What?
She didn't come with me then, because she went to burn the Wei army's provisions.
There's no way Bai Xuan is that capable. She must have bribed you to lie for her.
I'm not lying. Miss Bai killed the enemy general, led us into Yong City, and burned their supplies. All the guards are here. They can prove it.
How is that possible?
Last night was exhausting.
Bai Xuan, you bitch! Sneaking out of the city is one thing, but you even lied about burning the enemy's supplies. Tell everyone right now that you didn't burn those supplies. I was looking for an excuse to punish you, and you delivered yourself right to me. You dare hit me?
I don't mind ripping your mouth open.
Cousin, kill her for me! Looks like the prince isn't going to stand up for you.
Then we'll have to see if you have what it takes.
I'll kill you, you bitch!
Oh no!
I have a rule when fighting. Once a blade is drawn, blood must be spilled. How did you fail to hurt me, Miss Liang, and end up hurting yourself instead?
Watch out!
Careful!
Cousin, save me! Help!
Let go of Our Lady.
Are you saying I should let go now?
Third, Miss Bai's methods compared to the prince are even more ruthless.
Have you vented enough anger? After all, she is the second miss of Duke Liang's manor.
Does your heart ache for her, Your Highness? Fine, I'll do you a favor.
Hurry up and take your lady back. Tell her not to cause any more trouble.
Did the third prince agree to send troops?
As expected.
He is all she thinks about.
He agreed.
Now that the Wei army's rations are burned, their morale is in chaos. Since the third prince agreed to send troops, you should act quickly, Your Highness.
Aren't you going to see the third prince?
Why is his tone so weird? The original owner was crazy about love, obsessed with the third prince, but I have no interest in him. I don't want to go. Your Highness, my brother Bai Ming has been locked up here for a long time. May I ask, Your Highness, when will you release him?
Bai Ming disobeyed military orders.
He deserves punishment. Then punish him. Then let him go.
In your opinion, how should I punish him?
According to military law, 50 strokes of the cane and half a year's pay docked.
General Bai broke military law just to save her. Yet third Miss Bai isn't pleading for him at all.
Then do as third Miss Bai says. Bring Bai Ming up here.
Sister?
Lie down. Take your punishment.
Let's begin.
If it were before, she would have rushed to protect her brother. This woman has really changed.
Sister, I can walk on my own.
Cut the crap.
General Bai is usually so hot-tempered. How come in front of third Miss Bai? He is as obedient as a cat. He doesn't say a single word.
That is the one who cursed out Wei Ming and burned down the Wei army's rations. Third Miss Bai.
If I had a sister like her, I wouldn't dare say a word either. Makes sense.
Does it hurt?
Seeing you again. I wouldn't mind if it killed me.
You brat, you sure know what to say.
I'm only like this to you. By the way, sis, I heard the third prince agreed to send troops. Does this have anything to do with you?
It was Prince Xiao who persuaded the third prince.
Is that so? Sister, do you really like the third prince that much?
The old me did a lot to cause misunderstandings. It's hard to explain in a few words. Give it some time, and everyone will see that I have no feelings for him.
So you do like him?
You brat, minding my personal business now?
Sister, Actually, I think the third prince isn't as good as you think. I'm worried about you.
What's there to worry about?
Mom and Dad are dead. We don't know where third uncle is. Grandma is blinded by eldest uncle's family and wants nothing to do with us. In this world, the only family I have left is you, sister. How can I not worry about you?
I'm used to being alone, but having a brother to care about me seems pretty nice. Bai Ming, listen closely. What I want now is to do something big. I'm going to revive the Bai family. Nothing else matters to me.
I'll be with you, sister. We'll revive our family together.
Greetings, Miss Bai.
Where is His Highness?
His Highness led the troops to battle.
He went to war without me?
He wants you to get some rest.
You may go.
Miss Bai.
Who are you?
The third prince wants to see you.
Is this how you invite someone?
The third prince's patience is limited, so please, Miss Bai, come with us quickly before we do this the hard way.
Did I do something to offend the third prince?
What you've done, Miss Bai, you should know.
About having Lord Xiao trick him. Did he find out? Forget it. No point guessing. I'll know when I get there. Let's go.
How did it go? The third prince's men took Bai Xuan away.
Excellent. That bitch Bai Xuan dared to hang me on the city wall, completely humiliating me. I'll make sure that she never sees my cousin again.
Miss, what exactly are you planning?
I told the third prince that Bai Xuan is stringing my cousin along while toying with his feelings and cheating on him.
But Bai Xuan is a smooth talker. What if she sees the third prince and talks her way out of it?
It doesn't matter if he believes it. What matters is I slipped the third prince a little something. That way, when my cousin returns from battle, he'll see Bai Xuan sleeping in the third prince's bed.
What if someone finds out that we drugged him?
Bai Xuan seduced the third prince and drugged him. What does that have to do with me?
You're right, miss.
Bai Xuan, this time, my cousin definitely won't tolerate you.
Long time no see, Xuaner.
What is the meaning of this, Your Highness?
It's just the two of us here. Are you going to keep pretending?
If there's nothing else, Your Highness, I'll take my leave now.
It seems, Xuaner, you truly don't miss me anymore.
I don't.
It seems the second Miss Liang was right. You claim to like me, but it's actually all for Prince Xiao.
Prince Xiao suspects everything I do is for Qimo, and Qimo thinks my past self liked him just for Prince Xiao. Brilliant. We're not close, Your Highness. Plus, I'm Prince Xiao's fiancé. Being alone in a room together might ruin your reputation.
Not close? This sachet. You gave it to me. Not close. Then why is your personal item here with me?
I just enjoy making little crafts to give away.
You!
These old things aren't worth keeping, and those old matters don't need to be brought up. Old matters?
Last month you wrote to me, saying how much you missed me. You traveled all this way from Shangjing. Wasn't it just to see me?
I, the chief commander of China's special forces, actually transmigrated into a love-struck fool. Since I took over this body, I might as well help her clean up this mess.
What? Nothing to say?
I do. I did like you before.
You mean, you don't like me now?
Exactly. Let me ask you, Your Highness. You knew perfectly well that I traveled all the way from Shangjing just to see you. Then, when I was being humiliated by the Wei general and needed your help, where were you?
I was ordered to guard Guiyang City. I couldn't leave without permission. You should understand my position.
Then how are you out here now? The great third prince of Great Zhou, kidnapped by a subject and threatened to deploy troops? I don't believe you'd admit that.
The second Miss Liang said you came to Guiyang City to get the cold pill from me?
Yes.
So, you admit you approached me for Prince Xiao?
Prince Xiao is my fiancé. He saved my life, triggering his old injuries. What's wrong with getting a pill for him?
You admit it. You're just playing with my feelings.
It takes two to tango. Your Highness knew very well. I'm Prince Xiao's fiancé, yet you flirted with me. What were your intentions?
I flirted with you? Weren't you the one trying to climb into my bed? Have you forgotten?
The last man who flirted with me had his manhood cut off.
You are so beautiful. How dare you hit me?
If your Highness touches me again, I will cripple you. Did I not make myself clear? Or do you think I'm just bluffing?
Stop pretending. Haven't you always wanted to climb into my bed? Today, I'll give you this chance. I don't mind that you were ruined by the enemy, as long as you serve me well. Taking you in today as a concubine isn't impossible.
Who wants to be your concubine? I'd much rather be Princess Xiao.
You really do like Prince Xiao.
That's right. Give up.
Close the door! That bastard Fu Huanye abducted me to force me to deploy troops. I have nowhere to vent my anger. If I can't touch him, can't I touch his woman? Today, I will teach you a good lesson, you arrogant woman.
You really have a death wish. Your Highness, I'm right here. Come teach me a lesson.
That's more like it. Today, I'm going to have so much fun with you. Let's play.
What are you doing?
Is it fun, Your Highness? It gets even better.
Ouch!
Hurts? Hurts already? If you can't take the pain, why even play?
Baishuan! I am a prince! If His Majesty finds out, he'll kill your whole family!
I'm so scared. Since I'm already a dead woman, I'll just take you down with me.
Somebody help!
Cousin, Seer saw Bai Xuan dressed provocatively, coming to the third prince's room.
Yang Yuhan. I knew she was behind this.
Cousin, I told you that slut Bai Xuan was seducing the third prince. Your Highness? Third prince? Why are you here all alone? Where's Bai Xuan? Wasn't she trying to seduce you? Where is she hiding? Tell her to come out.
Let go!
So, second Miss Liang likes the third prince.
Cousin, save me!
Qimo is in this state. Did she do this?
I didn't expect second Miss Liang and the third prince to be so affectionate. Looks like I should prepare a big gift.
Today, even if I can't frame Bai Xuan for sleeping with the prince, I still won't let her off easily. Cousin, there's nothing between the third prince and me. He's in this state because Bai Xuan must have drugged him. Get a doctor to check on him.
Drugged? I see. Liang Yuhan is dead set on destroying me today.
Get a doctor!
This gentleman, 4 hours ago, ingested an aphrodisiac.
You may leave.
Yes, sir.
I can't believe Bai Xuan, to get the third prince, would stoop so low as to drug him.
With just one sentence, she's trying to pin the blame on me. It seems Liang Yuhan still hasn't learned her lesson. Are you deaf? The doctor just said the third prince was drugged 4 hours ago. I only arrived an hour ago. You should check. 4 hours ago, who exactly came here?
4 hours ago, second Miss Liang came to see His Highness. After that, His Highness asked us to invite third Miss Bai.
Why did you come to see the third prince?
Cousin, I just came to pay my respects to him. You are the one I admire. Why would I do something so despicable as to drug the third prince? But Bai Xuan has always admired the third prince. I think she did it. Third prince, say something.
If Bai Xuan drugged me, she wouldn't have beaten me up like this. But this woman dared to treat me this way. Today, I'll pin the crime of offending a prince on her. She'll never recover from this. Bai Xuan, kneel down and admit your mistake.
The third prince is on my side. Looks like Bai Xuan is doomed this time.
Bai Xuan, get on your knees and apologize. You still won't admit your mistake? I will report this to my imperial father and have your entire Bai family executed.
Your Highness, lying to His Majesty is a serious crime of deceiving the Emperor.
You are the one who drugged me. Are you trying to deny it?
That's right. That you are obsessed with the third prince is known to everyone.
You're the obsessed one. On your neck? There's even a hickey. The third prince said, if I really wanted you and drugged you, then when all of you rushed in here, you should have seen me stripping him naked and being all over him, rather than what it is now, him getting beaten to a pulp by me.
So you're saying that you admit to beating up the third prince?
The third prince harassed me. Can't I fight back? Even if His Majesty hears of this, His Highness wronged me first, I'd like to see who will be punished, and who the people of Great Zhou will actually condemn.
She is using me now.
Though Xiao Wang is a thorn in Father's side, to the people of Great Zhou, he's like a god. If this blows up, Father will definitely blame me. I'll swallow my anger for now. Once we return to the capital, I'll make that bitch Bai Xuan pay. Since there are doubts about this, let's investigate it first.
Bai Xuan obviously did it. Why are you letting her go? Cousin, do you really believe Bai Xuan's nonsense?
I only believe in facts.
Then let's find out the facts. Let's see what His Highness ate 4 hours ago.
Your Highness, as you ordered, I've checked the kitchen.
He looks so calm on the outside, but he already sent someone to investigate. Not bad.
Speak.
4 hours ago, second Miss Liang made pastries for His Highness.
What do you have to say for yourself?
The third prince ate all the pastries. What does that prove?
Then, may I ask about the aphrodisiac? Second Miss Liang's maid bought at the pharmacy? Where is it now?
All right. I'm done here. I'll leave you to it. You can't leave.
I'm innocent. Cousin.
Your Highness, will you handle her yourself, or...
Cousin, how could you not save me?
What a fool. If it weren't for Duke Liang's sake, I wouldn't spare you. I'm not feeling well. You take her back and handle it.
Cousin, I'm innocent. Cousin. Cousin, why didn't you help me earlier?
Help you ruin my fiancé's reputation. Or help you drug the prince.
It was my servants. They acted on their own. It wasn't me. Please don't be mad. Besides, the third prince didn't pursue it, did he?
If he weren't afraid of ruining his reputation, do you think the third prince would let you off so easily?
I already apologized. What else do you want me to do?
Li Ting, take second Miss Liang away. Give her 20 cane strokes and send her back to Shanjing.
Cousin, you want to beat me? For Bai Xuan?
Take her away. Send her off tonight after the beating.
Yes, Your Highness.
Cousin! You can't beat me. I'm not going back to Shangjing. Cousin!
Long Cha from now on. Secretly protect 3rd Miss Bai. If anything happens, report back at once.
Yes, sir.
After battling the Wei army today, His Highness is exhausted. Hearing 3rd Miss Bai was in trouble, he rushed over right away. He must really care about her. And 3rd Miss Bai doesn't seem to like the 3rd Prince. There's hope for them.
Now that you've joined the army, drop your bandit habits. Train hard. In future battles, kill enemies and earn your glory.
Yes, heroine!
The military has its own rules. Don't call me heroine. Call me 3rd Miss Bai. Or boss.
Yes, boss!
Did you get the armor and weapons prepared for them?
The quartermaster said we need the prince's approval, but I know they're just making excuses to stop me. They're doing it on purpose.
About this, I'll go find Prince Xiao. Train hard. Your own respect must be earned.
Yes, boss!
What happened?
It's all because of you, 3rd Miss Bai.
Because of me?
The prince fought all day. Then he rushed over to stand up for you and deal with 2nd Miss Liang. Now his cold illness has relapsed.
So cold. Prince Xiao's cold illness is this severe? At this rate, he won't live much longer.
Why are you here?
What are you doing?
I know some massage techniques that can help your highness. Let me massage you.
No
Lie
need.
still.
Take your hands off. You are a woman. Doing this is not right.
Worried about my reputation? In the eyes of the world, I'm already someone defiled by the enemy. What else is there to worry about?
You don't need to worry about never getting married.
Does that mean he will marry me? I'm not worried at all. I've been massaging you for so long. Your Highness, your body is still freezing cold.
It won't get better that easily.
This won't do.
What are you doing? Do you even know what you are doing?
I know. Massage isn't working. Let's try another way.
You want to use your body heat to warm me up. Actually, you don't have to do this. It is useless. Get out. If you don't leave.
If other methods don't work, I can only use a woman's allure to ignite a man's primal fire.
You're playing with fire.
Your Highness isn't so cold anymore. It seems the fire is burning. Is your Highness's cold illness really incurable?
I heard the old healer of Medicine Valley can cure it. But the old healer is hard to find. I've searched for years, but to no avail.
I'll find him for you.
My illness is none of your concern. You don't have to do this.
It doesn't matter whether it concerns me. When Wei Ming took me that day, you saved me. I still owe you my life.
Even if I hadn't shown up that day, you could have defeated Wei Ming and escaped on your own, couldn't you?
I'd say I had a chance. This body was too weak back then. Once I get back in shape, a nobody like Wei Ming will be a piece of cake.
You've changed.
Yes, I have changed. The original owner of this body has died. I am a completely different soul. It would be weird if I didn't change. Why do you have a knife hidden in your bed, Your Highness?
Did you touch me?
Your Highness, you're blushing.
I am only human.
So it's my fault? Drink your medicine. It gives hydration and warms your body. Your Highness, since I warmed your body up, can you do me a favor?
She's treating me well, because she wants a favor. Tell me, what is it?
The men I brought back have joined the army. They need armor and weapons. Your Highness, can you give each of them a full set?
Is that all? I agree to it, but let me be clear. Though they're your men, once in the army, they must obey rules. If they break orders, I'll punish them severely.
Rest assured, I've already told them. Lei Ting?
Your Highness, you're awake.
Take good care of His Highness. Don't let him catch a cold. It'll get colder soon. Remind him to dress warmly and keep him warm.
Yes, Third Miss Bai.
I'm leaving.
Third Miss Bai works better than medicine. Next time his cold illness acts up, I'll just go straight to her.
Thank you! Thank you! Thank you!
Don't move.
You're fine now! Go get some rest!
Guzigang, what did you let him smell?
Boss, this is a secret remedy my dad left me. If someone feels unwell, one sniff cures them. Take a sniff.
Was your dad a doctor?
My dad was a hunter. While hunting in the mountains, he passed Medicine King Valley and got this secret remedy.
Medicine King Valley? Do you know where it is?
It's very close by, right on Longji Mountain.
That's great. Lord Shao can be saved.
The Wei army has completely withdrawn. The Emperor orders us to return to the capital at once.
Notify 3rd Miss Bai to go to the capital, with me tomorrow.
Yes.
Your Highness, 3rd Miss Bai left a message. She went to Longji Mountain to find someone who can cure your cold illness.
How reckless. I just said it in passing. Why would you go to Longji Mountain, besides the legendary Medicine King Valley? It also hides many assassin groups.
Your Highness, Longsha is following 3rd Miss Bai. She'll be fine.
Send word to Longsha at once. Have him report Bai Xuan's location.
Yes.
As His Highness's top guard, to think I'd lose 3rd Miss Bai here.
Why are you following me?
3rd Miss Bai, I'm Longsha, under orders to protect you.
Sending a secret guard for me. He's actually quite thoughtful. I think I've seen you before, but you got lost just entering the woods. Don't tell me I'll have to protect you in the mountains.
I might be useless, but I'm better than a bandit.
Watch your mouth.
I wouldn't be so sure. I'm a pretty good fighter too, and I can lead the way.
Right. Plus, Zizhang won't give away my location.
Yeah.
Neither will I. Except to His Highness.
You can come along if you want. Take it off. Let me see your face.
Sorry if I scared you, 3rd Miss Bai.
A little scar like this won't scare me. All right, you can join us. Our destination for this trip is Longji Mountain. Who's there?
Don't move.
You're pretty good, little girl. You actually caught me.
Who are you?
Little girl, you're so ignorant. You don't even know the medical immortal of Medicine King Valley?
Medical Immortal of Medicine King Valley?
Medical Immortal of Medicine King Valley.
Delivered right to our doorstep. To think it's the famous medical immortal. Pardon my manners. I've been looking for you to ask a favor.
I've already retired. I don't save people anymore.
This medical immortal is quite eccentric. Looks like I'll have to use some tricks. You misunderstand, Senior. It's just that I know you love good wine. I got my hands on some fine wine and wanted you to taste it.
Where's the wine?
At Prince Xiao's estate, His Highness just got a batch of fine wine. We want to invite you to drink to your heart's content.
You still want me to go to Shangjing to treat Prince Xiao?
His Highness is Great Zhou's god of war. Senior, as a citizen of Great Zhou, saving Prince Xiao means saving Great Zhou.
I'm not from Great Zhou.
Senior, you're a hidden master, not comparable to us mere mortals. But no matter which country you're from, saving a life is better than building a 7-storied pagoda.
I don't believe in Buddha, nor do I want to build a 7-storied pagoda.
Then, what is it that you want, Senior? As long as you agree to treat His Highness, whatever I can do, I'll surely do it for you.
I don't want anything.
The medical immortal appeared exactly when Longsha took off his mask. Could he be interested in Longsha? That disciple is His Highness Prince Zhao's subordinate. If you want to test your medical skills on his face, Senior, or anything else, why not come with us?
Not interested. I'm not that easy to tempt.
Boss.
This is a hard-headed old man. What should we do?
I didn't want to do this either, but right now there's no other way.
What are you going to do? Are you planning to kidnap me?
Good idea, boss.
Then let's do as he says. Let's kidnap him first.
Yes.
Senior Sage, forgive me.
This is elder abuse.
You look so youthful, not old at all. Long Sha, he's in your hands. Seems the old sage treats Long Sha differently. I've got his weakness. He'll have to cooperate once we leave.
Boss, it's getting foggy. We gotta go now. Let's go.
Halt! UH sect. I didn't expect this infamous assassin organization to be based in Mount Longji.
The Uesha sect assassins are all sinister and ruthless. Their leader, Murong Uesha, kills without a second thought. If the third Miss Bai ends up on their turf, I'm afraid she's doomed.
Full alert! Move!
Something's not right. It's too quiet. Long Sha, protect the old sage.
Yes.
Facing danger, she still remembered to protect me. This kid's not so bad after all. In these mountains, there are many man-eating monsters. If you don't want to die here, you better let me go and get out of here fast.
Monsters? They're just some vicious thugs. In my past life at the hellish boot camp, I saw plenty of them. Don't worry. I'll make sure to get you out of here with us.
Who goes there? How dare you trespass on the Uesha sect?
Welcome, sect leader!
Master, those little nobodies. No need to dirty your hands. I'll just finish them off.
Nobodies. Didn't you see that they captured the old medical immortal of Medicine King Valley?
The old immortal may be a great healer, and his footwork is unmatched in the world. But his martial arts are weak.
Did I tell you to talk back?
Forgive me. Sir, we're just passing through. Please let us pass.
You're quite a cute little girl. Taking you back as a pet. With my tigers and lions locked up together. Sounds pretty good.
Looks like we can't talk. Then we fight.
Interesting. All of you, step back. I'll personally tame this little wildcat with sharp claws. With such pathetic skills, you dare to attack me? Up close, you look even more beautiful.
Let go.
Why don't you come back with me?
Not a chance. The master lost.
Boss, amazing.
Miss Bai actually defeated the world's top assassin group, Yusha Sect's master. I'm impressed. This young lady, her tactics and skills are incredible.
You cheated.
All's fair in war. Get a rope. Let the master go, or I'll kill him. Let's strike at the same time. We'll see if your master is more important, or if we nobodies are.
You little brat. You're ruthless. Stand down.
Boss, it's getting dark. It's freezing on Mount Longji at night. Wild beasts roam around. We need to find shelter.
We're hungry. We'll go to your place to get some food.
You want to go to our headquarters? Aren't you afraid you won't leave alive?
Hails of bullets on the battlefield are nothing new to me. Why would I be afraid of your ancient assassin group? Cut the crap. Lead the way.
Fine. I will take you there.
Outside is a wasteland, yet your place is a hidden paradise. After all that work, it'd be great to soak in a hot spring.
How about it? You can stay if you're tempted, and enjoy it with me.
Senior Medical Immortal, do you have that kind of medicine?
I'm a proper doctor. What are you thinking?
Don't get me wrong. I just want to borrow some poison.
No. I only save lives, not take them.
I am saving lives, saving us, and saving yourself. Otherwise, to stop someone from running away, I'll have to break his legs. When he comes to you for revenge, don't blame me.
What twisted logic is that? I don't have any.
Then I have no choice. When you seek revenge, don't forget to find the old doctor first.
Old man, hurry up and give the medicine.
I have the medicine. I'll give it to you.
The yellow one is the antidote?
Not bad. If anyone tries to steal the antidote, I'll just throw it into the hot spring.
Little girl, no need for all this trouble. I definitely won't run away. You little girl, you show no mercy at all.
Save your breath. You guys want to dip in the hot spring?
Sure, sounds good. Boss, this is an assassin's lair. How are you in the mood for a bath?
Third Miss Bai. His men are still outside. We can't let our guard down. If you want to relax in the hot spring, we can keep watch for you.
Fair enough. You guys, find a place for the old doctor to rest. And leave this guy here with me.
You want me to watch you bathe?
Absolutely not.
You are no match for him. Leaving him with me is safer. Behave.
Little girl, if you want me to watch you bathe, just say so. Why go through all this trouble?
I almost forgot until you mentioned it. Your eyes.
What are you trying to do? You! What are you doing?
Your Highness, there are too many of them. What should we do?
Stay here, stand guard. I'll go around the back and sneak in to take a look.
Yes, sir.
This feels so good.
You little brat. What's your name?
I never change my name or my surname. Liang Yuhan.
Do you take me for a fool? Earlier, they all called you Third Miss Bai.
You're not that stupid. Who's there? Word from Longsha sure travels fast.
I rushed over non-stop. Only to find you soaking in a hot spring here.
Has your Highness been in the woods too long? Did the cold get to you? Come take a dip. It'll help with the cold.
No need. You!
Your Highness, it feels better if you take off your clothes. You have a great body, Your Highness. Such a feast for the eyes.
Have you no shame?
I didn't eat you, Your Highness. Why should I be ashamed?
Eat me.
Enough! I'm still right here.
Forgot he was still here.
Little girl, the man next to you, is he Lord Xiao Fu Huanye?
That would be me, Murong Yuesha. Long time no see.
He's actually quite handsome.
Fu Huanye. It really is you.
A royal lord and an underworld assassin. How do your paths cross?
5 years ago, he tried to assassinate me, and failed.
Fu Huanye. Back then, you made me pay 30 million taels of silver. You almost wiped out the entire fortune of the Yuesha sect. Today, I'm going to settle this score.
30 million taels.
It is the Yuesha sect's rule if a mission fails. Triple compensation.
It seems the one who wanted you dead is quite powerful to afford 10 million taels.
Fu Huanye. If you're a real man, let me go and fight me.
5 years ago, you brought so many men and still couldn't kill me. You have even less of a chance now.
Back then, although I failed to kill you, you still suffered internal injuries. Look at your body now. Constant battles, a cold illness, plus those internal injuries. You won't last much longer, will you? Looks like I'm right. So what if you're strong? In the end, you're just going to die young.
A loser like you? What's so funny? Besides, I've already found the divine doctor of medicine King Valley. He can definitely cure His Highness. Your Highness, the hot spring is relaxing, but you shouldn't soak for too long. Your Highness, wearing Murong Yuesha's clothes gives you a different vibe. It looks a bit like a local wedding outfit.
Bai Xuan, once we return to Shangjing, will you marry me?
Don't you want to marry me?
Just dating is fine. Marriage? We're still young. Early marriage is just early death.
Dating? What is that?
It's too early to talk about this. The old doctor is outside. I'll have him check on your illness.
Lately, she has been so forward with me. Why reject me now?
The hot spring bath is over. Take this black blindfold off my eyes. Fu Hengyue, judging by your pale face, you don't have long to live. Greetings, Your Highness.
Old doctor, please take a look. How is Prince Xiao's condition?
He's terminally ill.
I told you you were beyond saving.
It is fine. This outcome, I expected it all along.
Is there really no cure?
There's not entirely no way, unless...
Unless what?
Unless I'm in a good mood.
How can you joke about treating a patient?
You're allowed to bully me, but I can't trick you a little?
Then when will you be in a good mood?
Didn't you say there's a lot of good wine in Shangjing waiting for me? Once I've tasted all that good wine, I'll be in a good mood.
You're willing to go to Shangjing with us? Does the old doctor actually want to save Prince Xiao, but for some reason he won't say it? Let's hit the road now, so you can get that good wine sooner.
Bai Xuan refuses to marry me, yet cares so much about my health. What exactly does she mean?
What are you looking at?
How much are you going to pay to ransom yourself?
What?
Thanks, boss. So rich.
Let's go.
Let's move. This woman actually didn't even spare me a glance. This grudge, I won't forget it.
Sect leader, urgent summons from the capital.
The capital. Bai Xuan. We will meet again very soon.
Prince Xiao returned victorious. Father seems a bit unhappy. What do you think?
His Majesty originally wanted to use the Battle of Licheng to take Prince Xiao down a peg, but it only made him more popular. He is quite displeased. Second Prince, if you can share His Majesty's burden and punish Prince Xiao, you will surely win his favor.
Denying him troops, withholding his pay, nothing affected Prince Xiao. What else can we do?
Your Highness, keep it down.
About the military pay, His Majesty must never know.
The people involved are dead. Father won't believe Prince Xiao anyway. Don't worry about it. Tell me, what other ideas do you have?
Prince Xiao has two weaknesses. First, his father's old subordinates. The other is his shady ties with the third prince through his fiancée, Bai Xuan. If we target these 2 points, we can definitely bring him down.
Are you all prepared?
Rest assured, Your Highness. We have both witnesses and evidence. Good.
I'll go ask for His Majesty's decree right now to hold a grand banquet for Prince Xiao at Taiji Hall tomorrow.
Boss, I found this in the granary.
This is the transaction ledger for our army's pay. It even has the county office's seal.
Ours? Why is it here?
Yongcheng is Great Zhou's strategic grain reserve. During this border conflict, it was occupied by the Wei army. Magistrate Wu Tong died for our country. This ledger must have been left behind by him. No wonder the soldiers were starving. Turns out they've been withholding so much military pay.
You mean, the Emperor didn't withhold the pay? But someone embezzled it?
This ledger is crucial. Don't tell anyone about it. One day, I will get justice for our men.
Understood.
Now that we're back in Shangjing, I'll find an opportunity to root out these parasites.
God of War! God of War! God of War! God of War!
Sister, after this battle, Lord Xiao's reputation among the people has grown even higher.
The Emperor is paranoid about him overshadowing the throne. I'm afraid this isn't a good thing. The ledger must not implicate Lord Xiao.
Isn't that third Miss Bot? I heard she was captured by the enemy to force Lord Xiao to open the gates. Lord Xiao had to rescue her. She is such a burden. Why didn't she just stay in the capital? She just had to go to the border.
Good news never spreads, but bad news travels fast.
The army can't enter the city. I must go to the palace to see His Majesty now. I can't escort you home.
My lord, there's something. Don't worry. Your achievements, I will report them to His Majesty. I won't let you suffer this infamy for nothing. Being cursed at means nothing. I meant to say, be careful when you enter the palace, my lord. I'm worried that His Majesty might mind your current reputation.
You're worried about me.
I'm still your fiancé. We're in the same boat.
My lord, a message from the palace. His Majesty is hosting a banquet and invites you and Third Miss Bai to attend it together.
Me?
Lord Xiao, Bai Xuan, my father ordered me to pick you up. Return to the palace immediately. Do not delay. Father sent me to fetch you. Return to the palace at once. No delays.
Your Highness, I trust you've been well.
Your Highness, His Majesty sent you to welcome the victorious army. It seems he thinks highly of you.
How dare you bring that up? Father thinks I allied with Lord Xiao. He's been targeting me since my return. You really screwed me over.
Why only share the bad news, Your Highness? Now, everyone knows you have the support of Lord Xiao's estate. Your say in the royal court has increased a lot, hasn't it?
I'm a prince. I don't need to depend on anyone.
Your Highness, before entering the palace, I have a piece of advice for you. Speak. Real or not, you and Lord Xiao's estate are now the strongest allies. We share the same glory. If Lord Xiao's estate is safe today, you will be the strongest contender for the throne. But if something happens to us today, your end is near.
Don't try to scare me. Let's go.
Are you afraid that in the hall, I'll be targeted? And the third prince will turn on us.
People are hard to read. This banquet is a trap. We need to be prepared.
You could pretend to be sick to avoid going. You don't have to come with me.
No, I have to go. To see the Emperor, the most powerful man in the Great Zhou. This is a rare opportunity. If I'm lucky enough to show my worth and make the Emperor see me in a new light, I might even secure a post despite being a woman. Then I might be able to expose the corruption of military funds and get justice for the soldiers. This opportunity, I can't let it slip.
She is risking her life for me. She really cares about me.
My lord, let's go.
All right. First prince. Second prince.
You fought hard in this battle, Prince Xiao.
So this is third Miss Bai, truly worthy of being Prince Xiao's fiancée. Just as my third brother said, she is a beauty.
With just one sentence, he exposed the connection between me, Prince Xiao, and the third prince. He's up to no good. I should just lay low. Best not to make a scene.
Third Miss Bai, where are you off to? Could it be you have a guilty conscience and are too ashamed to face anyone?
Johan, stop this nonsense.
Cousin, you're still defending her? Everyone knows Bai Xuan sneaked off to Licheng and had her clothes torn by the enemy and humiliated in public? You showing up in the palace is the real nonsense.
Second Miss Liang, look at the lanterns hanging in the hall. Don't they remind you of that day when you were hung upside down on the wall?
Do you still think this is the border? This is the capital. You can't just run wild here.
Who is running wild? Everyone has eyes and can see clearly. Excuse me, I need to take my seat.
What's with that attitude, treating second Miss Liang like this?
Let go now. Or do I have to punch you first?
Third Miss Bai, you're way too arrogant. I am the new martial arts champion, Feng Haoran. You can't possibly defeat me. This woman, she really knows martial arts.
I, Bai Xuan, am a rough person. I'm straightforward, and I'm not someone to be trifled with. It's best if you all don't mess with me. Otherwise, the next punch might just land on someone's face. A girl from a humble background. She only relies on her engagement to Lord Xiao to stay relevant. How dare she say that? Is she trying to piss off everyone in the capital? Did she hook up with the third prince and think she's hit the jackpot?
Bai Xuan, you bitch! Why are you so cocky?
His Majesty has arrived.
Greetings, Your Majesty!
You may rise.
In this battle of Licheng, our great Zhou crushed the Wei army. Lord Shao, I must say, deserves the most credit. Someone, serve Lord Shao wine.
Your Majesty, this victory over the Wei army is not my credit. Had the third prince not ordered troops to support us, my forces alone, a mere 2,000 men, even with the help of Lai Kung's people, couldn't fend off 100,000 enemies.
Father, I am no military genius. As for the credit, Lord Shao deserves the most.
You both deserve credit. Reward them both.
Your Majesty, I heard that right here in the hall there was an argument. I'm curious, what could it be that made these young ladies so worked up? The Empress is the second prince's birth mother. It seems today the second prince is the one causing trouble.
The Empress has spoken. Yet she's still so composed, sitting there pouring herself a drink. Interesting.
This girl, how dare she ignore me?
Reporting to Your Majesty. Earlier, the third lady of the Bai family and I had a little disagreement.
Is that so, Bai Xuan? In reply to Your Majesty, I didn't feel that there was any disagreement.
Third Lady Bai is quite forgetful. What just happened forgotten so quickly?
What happened?
Rumor has it in the capital that a few days ago, Third Lady Bai went to the border, was captured by the enemy, and lost her innocence. Out of kindness, I expressed my concern for her, but she flew into a rage and got violent with me. Lord Feng couldn't stand by and spoke up for me. Yet Third Lady Bai scolded him as well. She even threatened us, telling us to mind our own business, or she would beat us up.
Is that right, Bai Xuan? No.
With a tone like that, she clearly wants to embarrass the Empress.
Insolent! In the Grand Hall, acting so frivolously. What a disgrace. Is this how the Bai family raised you? Speaking of upbringing, I would love to discuss it with Your Majesty. If someone stopped you and loudly cared about you in public, asking how you were captured, how you were defiled, and how you lost your innocence, would Your Majesty listen? How dare you? What is your status? How dare you compare yourself to me?
Bai Xuan, you were captured and defiled by the enemy. This is a fact. You can't argue your way out of it.
Your Majesty, right and wrong, truth and falsehood, all depend on what others say. Now, no matter how much I proclaim my innocence, I suppose no one will believe me. Therefore, I will no longer defend myself. Now, my reputation is completely ruined. I don't deserve to be in this hall, nor do I deserve to sit in such an honored seat. I beg Your Majesty to drive me out with clubs so that I won't insult all the nobles and ladies here.
What an eloquent little girl.
The Emperor didn't punish me. It seems my desperate gambit actually worked. Your Majesty, let me offer you a toast. If His Majesty drinks this, my situation won't be as vulnerable.
What a shrewd little girl. She dares to use me to her advantage. Truly the daughter of General Bai Hexuan. She takes after her father. Good. I will drink to this.
Look at Third Miss Bai. Her aura today is truly formidable. Perhaps the Bai family will have a chance to bounce back. Let's not kick them while they're down. Best not to offend anyone.
I said so much, yet it couldn't beat one word from Bai Xuan. Has His Majesty lost his mind?
Your Majesty, though third Miss Bai has poise, she has still lost her purity. Her marriage to Prince Xiao might no longer be appropriate.
Then, Empress, what is your suggestion?
Perhaps Your Majesty should make the call and break off their engagement.
If Prince Xiao refuses to end it, his reputation will suffer because of me. But if he backs out, people will say he forgot how my father saved the old prince's life. They'll call him ungrateful. He can't win either way. I have to. Your Majesty, I agree to end the engagement.
My cousin is all I've ever wanted, and Bai Xuan agreed so easily to break the engagement. Damn it.
Prince Xiao, Bai Xuan has spoken. What about you?
Your Majesty, I refuse. I am in love with Bai Xuan. I wish to hold her hand and grow old with her.
Prince Xiao loves me?
Shouldn't it be Miss Bai begging not to break the engagement, and Lord Xiao straightforwardly agreeing to it? Why is it the other way around? Cousin, do you really like Bai Xuan that much? Even if she's been ruined, you'd still marry her?
Lord Xiao, you must think this through. Even if she was captured by the enemy and lost her innocence, you still don't mind.
I do not mind. Fu Huanye, will take Bai Xuan as my wife.
He ignores his own pride, yet refuses to break our engagement. What is his reason? Is it to fulfill the old lord's duty to protect the Bai family? Or has he fallen for me?
Your Majesty, before entering the palace, I learned some medical skills. I observed closely just now, and from Miss Bai's brows, it seems she is still a virgin.
Consort Shu is always at odds with the Empress. She's probably helping me just to spite the Empress.
Consort Shu, is your little bit of medical skill really worth showing off? You can tell her innocence just from her brows. You allow these people to gossip about Miss Bai's innocence? Is there any proof? Miss Bai was captured by the enemy. How could she still be innocent? Are you so certain that Miss Bai being captured means she lost her innocence?
Indeed, we cannot be certain.
We can find an experienced matron to examine her. Bai Xuan?
I won't be examined.
See, Bai Xuan has a guilty conscience. You really lost your innocence, so you don't dare to be examined.
I suspect second Miss Liang has lost her innocence too. Want to be examined together?
I am perfectly innocent. Why should I be examined?
I'm already ruined. Why bother?
This girl is truly something else.
As a woman, how can you care so little about your own purity?
I'm from the modern world. I'm also a battle-hardened warrior. Why would I care about that?
May I ask your Majesty, by repeatedly questioning my fiancé's purity, what exactly do you want?
Prince Xiao, my mother is just looking out for you.
Thank you for your concern, your Majesty. I believe a woman's purity doesn't lie beneath her skirt, but in her heart and in her actions.
For an ancient man, he's surprisingly insightful.
In the Battle of Laikang, though Bai Xuan was held hostage on the battlefield, she refused to yield. She defeated Wei Ming, greatly boosting our army's morale. Then, with just a few men, she burned the enemy's rations, securing our victory. Tell me, with such wisdom, courage, and capability, how many noble ladies here can compare to her?
Prince Xiao, is what you say true?
The entire army can testify to it. I would not dare lie.
Second Miss Liang, didn't you also go to Licheng? Is Bai Xuan really that incredible? Yeah, Second Miss Liang, you know martial arts too. How do you compare to Bai Xuan? She is naturally no match for me.
Second, Miss Liang has already lost to me twice. Do you want another round?
You!
If what Prince Xiao said about you defeating Wei Ming is true, then second Miss Liang is naturally no match for you. If you want to show off, you should find someone who is an equal match.
If you're really that capable, then fight Lord Feng. He is the new martial champion.
Martial champion? I just tested him a bit. He's highly overrated.
You dare question me?
Little girl, you can't just speak nonsense.
Let me perform for your majesty by taking down the new champion. How about that?
A real man would never fight a woman.
Your majesty, care to watch?
Miss Bay, Lord Feng went through rigorous trials to be the martial champion. In this capital, no other man can defeat him. Don't underestimate him.
Don't worry, your highness. The training I've endured is no less than the champion's. Hell Camp is no joke.
Prince Xiao, aren't you going to stop your fiancé?
Bai Xuan?
Can you win?
Feng Haoran. Then, how about a match with this little girl?
As you command, Your Majesty.
If I win, will there be a reward?
You cheeky little girl. The fight hasn't even begun and you already want a reward.
It's a sure win. I need a reward for motivation.
If you defeat the martial champion, I will surely reward you.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
I disdain fighting a woman, but by His Majesty's order, today, I'll have to teach Miss Bai a little lesson.
Enough talk. Let's begin.
You're a woman. You go first.
I'll give you 3 moves. You.
This girl's got some moves.
Lord Feng, you're the new martial champion. Don't go easy on Bai Xuan. Beat her.
How is this possible?
Guards, take him away. Little girl, what reward do you seek? Speak.
Your Majesty, I do not want gold, silver, or silks. I only ask to use my skills, which surpass those of the martial scholar, for Your Majesty, and to serve Great Zhou. To serve Your Majesty.
Do you want to enter the palace?
I, Bai Xuan, am from a military family. I'm just a simple soldier. I only ask Your Majesty to grant me the position of a martial guard. That would be enough. In the military ranks of Great Zhou, as long as you earn enough merits, you can get promoted. Although a martial guard is the lowest military rank, it is responsible for patrolling the capital and key areas. Having access to classified information is the best starting point for me.
A woman like you wants to be a martial guard. That's very hard work.
Rest assured, Your Majesty, when it comes to hard work, I'm tougher than anyone else here.
Your Majesty, Great Zhou has never had a woman serve as a martial guard. If Your Majesty sets this precedent, I fear it goes against our traditions.
That's right.
Your Majesty, if a woman becomes a martial guard captain, wouldn't people laugh at us and say Great Zhou has no men?
You are all wrong, my lords. If the people of the world knew that His Majesty is willing to appoint even a woman, they would only praise Great Zhou for its open-mindedness and His Majesty's benevolence. Capable people and strange talents will come from far and wide to serve His Majesty.
You witch! Stop this nonsense! Prince Xiao, are you just going to let your fiancé mess around like this?
If Bai Xuan has the heart and ability to serve the country, how can it be called messing around?
I beg Your Majesty to judge clearly.
Her brother, Bai Ming, also has the makings of a young general. Over the years, Great Zhou's military power has been in Prince Xiao's hands. If I can build up the Bai family with Bai Xuan's personality,
She won't settle for staying at home. Perhaps it could even divide Prince Xiao's power. Hear my decree, Bai Xuan. I appoint you as a martial guard. No. I appoint you as martial guard captain. You will lead a squad to protect the capital.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Congratulations, you got what you wished for.
Thank you.
Is Prince Xiao crazy, marrying an impure woman and letting her run wild? Prince Xiao's manor will definitely be shamed by this woman.
Prince Xiao risked everything to defy the Empress for me. I cannot let his reputation be ruined because of me. Your Majesty, there is one more thing I wish to clarify.
What is it?
Ever since I was young, my grandmother marked my right hand with a chastity mark. This mark proves a woman's purity.
Check.
Yes.
Your Majesty, Third Miss Bai's chastity mark is still there.
The rumors were false. Miss Bai is pure? Yes. Perhaps the mark is fake.
Insolent. How dare you, a wild girl, make trouble again and again in my court. Guards, drag her out.
Spare me, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, I am Your Majesty. I was just... Your Majesty, spare me, Your Majesty. Your Majesty.
Listen to me. From now on, no one is allowed to mention this girl being captured by the enemy to ruin her reputation.
Yes!
Thank you, Your Majesty.
She cleared her name in public to protect my reputation.
Why is he getting all shy? Did he misunderstand again?
Using Bai Xuan against Prince Xiao is a dead end. Then I can only...
Your Majesty, I have a memorial to present.
Marquise Chongyong, what is it?
Marquis Zhongyong.
I received a secret letter. It reports that Prince Xiao's recent expedition was a cover to secretly collude with the late Prince Xiao's old subordinates with the intent to rebel.
How dare you? Who dares slander Great Zhou's god of war?
I, too, cannot believe Lord Xiao would do such a thing. But for the sake of Great Zhou, I beg Your Majesty to investigate. The man exposing Lord Xiao is Li Cheng's former commander, Lu Song. He is currently waiting outside the hall.
Call him in.
Summon Lu Song! Greetings, Your Majesty.
I've never seen him before. He must be a deserter who fled before the battle even started.
Your Majesty, Lord Xiao was ordered to guard Li Zhou. Though he repelled the enemy and won the battle, during that time, he colluded with the late Lord Xiao's man, Huang Kui, to plot a rebellion. It is absolutely true. I beg Your Majesty to see the truth.
That is hilarious. It has been over a month since the war ended and I returned. General Lu, if you knew General Huang and I were plotting a rebellion, why did you wait to report it? Why wait until today?
I was going to write a letter, but I was worried it wouldn't reach His Majesty. So I hid away until the war was over to report to the capital in person.
General Lu, you found a great excuse for your desertion.
You! General Lu, there's no need to argue with Lord Xiao. His Majesty won't just take your word and doubt the loyal Lord Xiao. That would chill the hearts of Great Zhou's soldiers. General Lu, do you have other evidence?
I have a letter Lord Xiao wrote to General Huang Tu as proof.
Bring it here. Lord Xiao, what do you have to say?
Your Majesty, the letter is forged. I have never written a letter to General Huang.
Your Majesty, you can let all the officials verify it and see if it's Lord Xiao's handwriting.
Granted.
Lord Xiao, how foolish of you!
Your Majesty, this letter cannot be used as proof of Lord Xiao's collusion. I can write an identical one. I can write an exact copy.
Third Miss Bai, you were captured and humiliated by the enemy, and Prince Xiao saved you. Naturally, you'd speak up for him.
Your Majesty, this concerns a loyal subject's reputation. Let me give it a try. What's the harm?
Bring brush and ink.
Bai Xuan, you don't have to get involved in this.
Don't worry, leave it to me.
They really are exactly the same.
Besides my martial arts skills, I was also the training camp's top master of imitation. I can copy paintings worth hundreds of millions of dollars, let alone a letter.
Which one is the original?
Even Lord Lu can't tell. It seems this letter cannot serve as evidence of Prince Xiao's treason.
General Lu, didn't you say there's a witness?
Yes, my witness is right outside. He is one of Huang Tu's men, General Han Dong. He was in Huang Tu's army and saw with his own eyes that Huang Tu took orders from Prince Xiao. If Prince Xiao hadn't secretly deployed troops and allied with Huang Tu, this time defeating the Wei army would be impossible.
I don't think this witness even needs to show up.
What? Are you scared?
The great victory over the Wei army wasn't my doing. But the third prince is... the one who gave the orders was also the third prince. I merely followed his orders, to gather the civilians, to fight the enemy together.
These civilians were just Huang Tu's men in disguise. Their purpose was to follow your orders to deceive His Majesty. Shut up!
Old General Huang defended our great Zhou and made great contributions. How dare you stand here and blatantly slander him?
Your Majesty.
What I just said is entirely true!
Your Majesty, Prince Xiao and Lord Lu both have different stories. Why don't we ask the third prince? He is, after all, the commander of this battle. What he says won't be wrong.
Damn you, Bai Xuan. You just have to drag me down with you, huh?
Third son, tell me.
Just days ago, since father refused to see him, he begged for my help. Now he surely wants to cut ties with King Xiao. Bai Xuan making him a witness is a complete death wish.
Third son, speak.
He is so indecisive, yet he wants to be crown prince.
Bai Xuan is right. Father doesn't favor me. Trying to please him to become crown prince is impossible. To beat my brothers, I must rely on King Xiao and take a gamble. Yes. Father, King Xiao and I fought a bloody battle against Wei. Only Li Cheng's people volunteered to fight. We never saw General Huang's troops. I don't know why General Lu would accuse King Xiao like this.
Bai Xuan is truly brilliant.
It seems what I said at the city gates he actually took to heart. He's not that stupid after all.
You said that if I accused King Xiao of treason before His Majesty, I would get a promotion. That's why I took this risk. What is going on?
Your Highness, didn't you say it was foolproof?
Third brother, you'd better think carefully. Is that really how it happened?
I told you, it's the truth. There's no need to think. I can't falsely accuse King Xiao, can I?
The third son is such an idiot. He knows the second is trying to help me remove King Xiao, this thorn in my side. How could he be so tactless?
The second is an idiot too. He couldn't even arrange the evidence and witnesses. Now, let's see how they get out of this.
Your Majesty, it seems Great Zhou's god of war is innocent. please uphold justice and clear King Xiao's name.
Prince Xiao, you've been wronged. I will seek justice for you.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Lu Song, falsely accusing Prince Xiao. What is the penalty?
Spare my life, Your Majesty.
General Lu, I believe that a border general like you would not falsely accuse Prince Xiao without reason. I wonder if someone ordered you to do this. Tell the truth, and His Majesty will seek justice for you.
It was. How dare you, Lu Song? You've committed a crime that will doom your entire family. Did you act alone, or did someone order you to? You better think carefully, otherwise you know the consequences.
Marquis Zhongyang is being so harsh. People who don't know better might think you're threatening General Lu to keep him quiet. Third Miss Bai, you misunderstand.
I only hope he can speak the truth. That way His Majesty might spare his family.
He is killing himself. Lu Song killed himself out of fear. Take him away, now! Father, Lu Song was clearly framing Prince Xiao. Please, Father, make your judgment.
Prince Xiao is loyal to the crown. He is a peerless hero of Great Zhou. Lu Song falsely accused Prince Xiao. He deserved to die.
Your Majesty, long live the Emperor!
This time, Prince Xiao and the third prince have achieved great merit. I reward each of you 1,000 taels of gold, a chest of pearls, silk, 200 bolts, and 1,000 acres of fertile land.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Today, I am tired. The banquet is over. You are all dismissed.
If I let them off easily today, the second prince and Marquis Zhongyang will become a huge threat. Your Majesty, I have a report.
Little girl, what is it now?
I wish to accuse Marquis Zhongyang of corruption and stealing from the Great Zhou treasury.
How dare you, Bai Xuan? The treasury has never been robbed. How dare you slander me here?
True, the treasury wasn't robbed. But can you honestly say you didn't take the funds His Majesty allocated to the border troops?
Your Majesty, I am innocent. The funds for the border troops were all sent to the front line. I didn't take a single penny.
In all past wars, you managed the supplies. If you didn't take a dime, why are the border troops going hungry?
Is this true? Why wasn't I informed?
If the border troops are starving, the first one to report it should be Prince Xiao. Prince Xiao, you fought there for years. If your men were starving, why did you keep quiet? Do you plead guilty?
Your Majesty, over the past few years, the reports I sent to the court have been countless. But every time, you replied that the Marquis was in charge of them. I urged him many times to no avail. So I had to order my men to farm in their spare time, to prepare for war. I never imagined that the funds from the court would actually be pocketed by this Marquis.
Prince Xiao's reports, I couldn't be bothered to read, and tossed them all to the Marquis. I didn't expect such a huge oversight.
The Emperor just wanted to give Prince Xiao trouble. He didn't mean to harm the border troops. That makes things easier. Your Majesty, please investigate the Marquis thoroughly and seek justice for our troops.
Marquis Zhongyang, what do you have to say for yourself?
Your Majesty, I am innocent.
Those military funds, most of them went into my pocket. I can't let the Marquis go down right here. Father, Bai Xuan has no evidence. Isn't this just a baseless accusation against the Marquis?
Since I dared to expose the Marquis, I wouldn't do so without proof.
You have evidence?
If the second prince hadn't jumped in, I wouldn't have known that the Marquis's backer was you. Perfect. Everyone is here. I'll make sure you and the Marquis are completely finished.
Do you have evidence?
Does Your Majesty remember when I burned the enemy's rations in Yang City? During this border battle, Yang City was taken by the Wei army, and Magistrate Wu Tong died for the country, but his account book was left at the ration storage. I happened to find it. This account book records the border troops' pay and expenses. Your Majesty only needs to compare it with the Ministry of Revenues, to know the truth.
Wu Tong is already dead. You forged this account book.
Don't panic, Marquis. His Majesty will make a fair judgment.
This account book, every page, has Magistrate Wu Tong's official seal. It's real.
Your Majesty.
This is impossible!
Shut your mouth. Wu Tong left a message on the last page. He feared that once exposed, you would kill him to silence him. That's why he left this book. What else do you have to say?
This.
You scoundrel! Why are you looking at me? Just confess your crimes.
Wu Tong seems to be your highness's protege. It was you back then. Who recommended him to be the magistrate?
Your Majesty, I only appreciated Wu Tong as a talent, but I have nothing to do with him. Please see the truth, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the second prince must be framed.
Shut up, all of you.
A man in power, no matter how much he favors someone, still has his limits. When he realizes he's been fooled, that favor will turn into intense anger, giving others an opportunity to strike. Your Majesty, if you want to know if the Marquis embezzled with the second prince, just check the account book.
Your Majesty, I am willing to share your burden and thoroughly investigate this matter.
Pass my decree. Throw the Marquis and the second prince into the heavenly prison. Wait for a joint trial. The first prince will supervise.
I accept the decree.
With the first prince investigating, the second prince is doomed. It seems the emperor has completely given up on him.
Guza Gang and the rest went to the recruit camp. You don't need to worry. In the future, Longsha will stay by your side to protect you and the medical sage.
Thank you, Your Highness. If there's nothing else, I'll take my leave.
Wait.
Is there anything else, Your Highness?
This bow is to thank you for being at the court today and clearing my name. You also spoke up for me. We're even now. Don't think about it anymore. This bow is on behalf of the soldiers, to thank you for getting justice for them.
This bow is even less necessary. My family is also a military family. This is also for our own benefit. Your Highness, if there's nothing else, I'll go in first.
Wait. What I said in court today was all from the bottom of my heart. I have feelings for you. I want to hold your hand and grow old with you.
Although falling in love with a man like the prince is pretty good, looking at him now, he's obviously serious about me. If I'm really tied down in the royal manor by a marriage contract, I'd rather die. I'd better end this now so he doesn't fall any deeper. Your Highness, I'm not the right person for you.
But hasn't our relationship already developed to?
It was just a kiss, a hug, and a hot spring bath together.
So these intimate acts, in your eyes, are just the...
Before, to cure your cold illness, I overstepped some boundaries. But that's all because I owe you my life. To repay your kindness, Your Highness, please don't take it to heart.
Take it to heart. I did way more than that.
I owe you my life, Your Highness. I will definitely find a prescription to cure your cold illness.
Does that mean, aside from this, we won't have anything to do with each other? All right. Then my cold illness is entirely up to you to cure. For every day I'm not cured, you'll be responsible for me another day.
You're a grand prince, yet you're acting like a rogue?
What? You are allowed to tease me. But I can't be a little shameless. You are stuck with me now. Get some rest. I am leaving.
This prince, He usually seems so serious. I never expected him to have a side like this.
Wei Xuan! I won't give up!
Sister! 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 You're finally back.
What's the rush?
Aunt and her family. What you brought from Longji Mountain, the goods and the silver. They took it all.
What? They dare to step all over me?
They used their seniority against me. I couldn't stop them.
In the past, the family taught you to be too righteous. Today, I will teach you how to fight evil with evil. Let's go.
Bai Xuan and Bai Ming. Where did they get so much silver?
Brother, who cares? As long as it's in our hands, it's ours.
Right. With so much silver, we can enjoy ourselves for a while.
Is this ginseng? It's so thick. It must be really old.
That's 1,000-year-old ginseng. Break off even a single root and you couldn't afford to pay for it.
Xuan is back. We were just organizing what you brought back.
My business is none of your concern, Uncle.
Don't touch my sister's stuff. Put it back.
We're all family. Why are you acting like strangers? Xuan, these things, where did you get them?
These? I was passing by Longji Mountain and just found them.
You just found ginseng? And the silver too?
As for this, I kidnapped some sect leader and extorted him for it.
Third sister, you must be joking. You actually believe that? She ran off to the border and in such a short time brought back all these goodies. I bet she sold her body to get them.
You're lying.
I could never match your skills, Auntie. Drugging Uncle, getting knocked up, and begging the Bais to take you in. With skills like that, I truly pale in comparison.
You little beast! How dare you insult me? You ran off to the border to seduce men and got ruined by the enemy troops. Who in Shangjing doesn't know? You ruined our family's reputation. Kicking you out is exactly what you deserve.
That's right. If you know what's good for you, give these to my dad to save yourself from getting kicked out.
All right. Xuan, you're in trouble. Uncle needs to pull strings for you, and that costs money. Consider this my fee.
So you're just robbing me?
So what if we are?
Get them!
Brother, sister, I'm here. Beat them up.
Are you crazy? You'd even hit your uncle?
Since Uncle asked, then do it.
You two! You actually hit me!
Nice moves.
You taught me well, sis.
What are you doing?
Mother, you're finally here, Mother! When Shrenner returned, she brought a lot of strange big boxes. I figured these things must be ill-gotten, so I thought I'd keep them safe for her. Little did I know they would beat all of us up.
Grandmother, they started it by saying my sister was assaulted by the enemy. That's why we fought back.
But you still shouldn't hit people.
Exactly.
Yeah, we were only telling the truth.
Grandmother, I beat Uncle's family for their own good. Today at court, His Majesty cleared my name himself. He said from now on, no one is allowed to mention this and insult my innocence. If I didn't stop Uncle's family, they'd be defying a royal decree.
What?
Nonsense!
His Majesty not only cleared my name, but also appointed me as the Chief of the Martial Guard. Here is the token. Please take a look, Grandmother.
Your father started as the chief of the Martial Guard and worked his way up to become a general. I didn't expect our Bai family would be revived by you.
A mere Martial Guard chief. What's the big deal?
Fool! Shren is the Great Zhou's first female official.
This brings great honor to our ancestors. Here. This is for you.
Mother, that's the family head's ring. How could you give it to a mere girl?
Mother, the position of family head. If you won't give it to your son, fine, but you should at least give it to the eldest grandson.
Exactly. You should give it to Bai Chi. You giving it to her is ridiculous.
Do you think I'm senile? Listen to the name you gave him. Idiot. How can he run this family? The Bai family will rely on you two from now on. If anyone disobeys, you may use your authority as the head to have them removed from the family tree.
Mother!
Rest assured, Grandmother. My brother and I will revive the Bai family.
Just do what you have to do.
Your Highness.
Your Highness! His Majesty today has entrusted you with heavy responsibilities. It's obvious he wants to back you up. Exactly. I've always seen Your Highness as someone extraordinary. Your Highness, if you ever need anything, just give the word. I just want to share my father's burdens.
Your Highness!
The second brother is gone, and here comes the third. But now he's backed by King Shao. What are you going to do?
Father's fear of King Xiao has become pathological. He will never spare him. That idiot third brother sucking up to King Xiao was just asking to die.
Since the second brother is gone, and the third is useless, should we still proceed with the coup?
Father is wary of your family's power. He'll never willingly pass the throne to me, so I have to take it myself.
But now, with King Shao here and the royal guards out of our control, can we really pull this off?
Don't worry. Father is dying to kick King Xiao out. He won't stay long. As for the royal guards, they're already under my control.
Senior Doctor, I brought you more good wine.
More good wine? Not bad. Are you an official now?
I'm the capital's patrol commander. No other perks, except gathering you lots of good wine. You've had quite a bit of my good wine. Can you tell me how to cure the cold illness now?
A cure does exist, but it's no use talking about it.
Senior Doctor, just tell me straight out. Right or wrong, I'll judge for myself.
5 years ago, someone asked me to treat Prince Shao. I studied for years and made the only pill that could cure him. But after I gave it to him, I learned he didn't want to use it to save his life, but rather to control his life.
Who dares treat the great Zhou's god of war like this?
The current Emperor.
His Majesty's fear of Prince Xiao seizing power is no secret. If he knows Prince Xiao has found out the truth, even if the prince has no intention to rebel, His Majesty will still take his life.
If he doesn't rebel, he'll be tortured by the cold illness. If he does, he'll be branded a traitor. The prince truly has no way out.
I'll go to the palace and steal the pill. Problem solved.
Third Miss Bai, are you truly willing to take such a risk for Prince Xiao?
The prince saved me twice, so what if I take a risk?
Stop messing around, miss. Do you know where the pill is? Where will you look?
It will take some time to scout the palace.
No entry without a decree. How do you plan to move around freely without getting caught?
Then I'll just get a job in the palace.
Hurry up.
We must tell Sis.
Don't bother the boss.
What can't you tell me? Weren't you at the training camp? How did you get hurt like this?
I'm fine, boss.
If you won't say it, I will. Sis, Brother Zugong, they got beaten up and kicked out of the camp.
What? Tell me exactly what happened.
There was a guard recruitment today. We wanted to sign up. But the guard commander, Mu Wei, used our bandit past as an excuse to kick us out.
The Imperial Guard.
You, girl, are so lucky. Heaven is on your side.
Was it really about your past? Or is it about me?
The guard commander, Mu Wei, is the new martial champion, Feng Haoran's father.
It really is because of me.
Boss, Commander Mu Wei is the Emperor's trusted aide. Don't mess with him. Let's just endure it. We'll deal with it later.
If we just swallow what happened today, then here in the capital, everyone will walk all over us. Where is Mu right now?
Still at the camp running the recruitment.
Let's go. Take me to meet him. And while we're at it, I'll snatch a spot in the guard.
Third Miss Bai is walking into danger. I need to inform His Highness right away. Commander Mu, all the selected men are here.
They were all handpicked by the first prince.
Your Highness. For this Imperial Guard recruitment, we've replaced them all with our men. Are you making your move? The day Lord Xiao leaves the capital is the day I seize the throne. As you command. Everyone is here. Follow me.
Commander Mu, may I ask? What is the criteria for the Imperial Guard?
Who are you? This Gu Zigong is the bandit you kicked out this morning.
This lady must be Bai Xuan.
Third Miss Bai. Are you here to stand up for these bandits?
I'm here to join the Imperial Guard.
A mere woman, dreaming of joining the Imperial Guard.
His Majesty allows women to hold office. Commander Mu, are you questioning His Majesty?
That is not what I meant!
In that case, I'm signing up. May I ask, Commander Mu, do I have to beat you to join the Imperial Guard?
Big words. Don't think just because you beat some martial arts champion that you're invincible. To fight me, you're not even close.
Talk is cheap. A fight will prove who's stronger.
You're dead! Commander, the first prince's business comes first. We can't cause extra trouble.
Commander Mu, you must have heard from your cousin about how good I am, so you're afraid to fight me.
Commander Mu, are you scared?
Kneel and apologize if you're scared. Fine! I'll fight you. But it'll be a fight to the death.
Deal. If you win, my life is yours. If you lose, I don't want your life. I want your position as commander.
Since you have a death wish, I'll happily oblige. Give her a weapon. She has incredible inner strength. I wasn't ready just now. Again!
Your move. I won! I won.
My sister won! The boss won! The commander actually lost.
Let's go. Let's celebrate.
If they leave like this, they'll ruin the first prince's plan. Take them down!
It seems Commander Mu is a sore loser.
None of you will leave here alive today.
There's supposed to be new recruits from all over. How are they so coordinated? Even their moves are the same. Did Mu Wei rig the recruitment behind the scenes and plant his own men? Is he planning a rebellion?
Sister, there are too many of them. We can't beat them.
We haven't fought yet. How can we give up?
Bai Xuan. Still acting tough at a time like this? Get them!
Prince Xiao is here! Who dares to make a move?
Long Sha sure reported back fast.
Commander Mew, who are you trying to kill?
Your Highness, are the Imperial Guard's affairs any of your business?
I invited my fiancée for a romantic evening, but she never showed up, so I had to come pick her up.
I almost forgot. Bai Xuan is Lord Xiao's fiancée. Why couldn't I hold back and provoked these two? If the first prince finds out, he'll definitely punish me.
It's not that I didn't want to go. Commander Mu here insisted on sparring with me. He wouldn't let me leave.
Then, Commander Mew, may I take my future princess away?
I was just joking around with third Miss Bai. Please do as you wish, Your Highness.
Commander Mu, don't forget our bet. Tomorrow, I'll come for the handover ceremony.
Did Longsha tell you everything?
That's how emperors are. They want you to defend the empire, while fearing your growing power.
Do you think I am angry about that?
Then why are you angry?
Bai Xuan, stop provoking those people in the palace. I don't need you to take risks for me.
Your Highness, why didn't you ride a horse today? Did you not want to? Or could you not?
I thought you didn't want to marry me. Why do you insist on saving me? If I died, wouldn't you be? Are you treating me again?
That was a kiss.
I thought you didn't want to marry me. And you don't even like me.
I only said I didn't want to marry you. I never said I didn't like you.
So you do like me?
I just feel like dating wouldn't be bad. I guess I like you.
Dating? You said that last time. What exactly does it mean?
It means we can like each other, kiss each other, and care for each other, but without marriage, tying each other down.
I don't get it. But it sounds good. I want to date you. Can I call you Xuaner then?
Why are you so innocent? You can.
Xuaner, don't steal the medicine from the palace. It is too dangerous. I can get the antidote myself.
If you steal it from the palace, it would mean treason. Would you do it?
If I turn against His Majesty, those I and Great Zhou will take the chance to rebel, and the people will suffer.
The ones who suffer are always the sensible ones. It makes me so mad.
I made you mad again.
I feel bad for you, Your Highness. Your Highness, whatever you decide, Xuaner will stand firmly by your side. But I have a condition.
What's condition?
Let me go to the palace for the medicine. I want Your Highness to live. Okay?
But you can't risk it alone. You must discuss everything with me first.
Speaking of which, I need you to look into something for me.
What is it?
There's a problem with the Imperial Guards. Mu Wei's guards are too well coordinated, and given Mu Wei's determination to silence me, I'm certain there's a conspiracy.
Commander Mew is the Emperor's confidant. If he really colluded with others to swap the guards, His Majesty is in danger. Their target is the Emperor. I must warn him right away.
Do you think he'll believe you?
He won't. Plus, His Majesty would think that I am the most likely to rebel.
If it weren't for the antidote he has, I'd really walk away and let someone kill that ungrateful jerk.
His Majesty, though highly suspicious of me, is still a wise ruler. After all, him appointing a woman as an official is the best proof.
He wants to elevate the Bai family to divide your power. His little tricks, I see right through them.
My Xuaner is truly brilliant.
Then it's settled. I can help you find the antidote while investigating the guards.
Be careful.
Your Highness, we're at the Bai residence.
Inside.
Wait for my good news.
Okay.
You idiot! How could you let your token be won by Bai Xuan? Rest assured, Your Highness, I will definitely get that token back. My ass! You're no match for Bai Xuan. And Prince Xiao is around now. What if you drag me down and make them suspect me? Then, what do we do now? Before my father finds out, we must act quickly. Tomorrow, I'll advise my father to send Prince Xiao away. As for Bai Xuan, if she wants to be a guard, just let her. Your Highness, what do you mean? The guards are all our men. Whatever Bai Xuan does, we will know immediately. For the next few days, just play along with her. Once Prince Xiao leaves, and we seize the throne, Bai Xuan will be at your disposal. As you command.
You offended Commander Mu. Are you trying to get the Bai family killed? You'd better hurry and apologize to Commander Mu.
Aunt, I don't like your tone.
Mother, are you just going to let Bai Xuan mess around?
If Xuan did this, she must have her reasons.
But...
Reasons my ass. Commander Mu definitely won't let us off.
Sister! Mu Wei personally sent over the Imperial Guard badge and uniform. He also said to invite you to take office tomorrow.
Xuan, it's only been a few days. You're already an Imperial Guard. I knew I was right about you.
She actually got promoted?
We're doomed. Now, in the Bai family, the first branch will have no say anymore.
Uncle, Aunt, do you have any objections?
Xuan, I knew you would be the most successful one. In the future, your oldest brother and second sister will be counting on your guidance.
Right. I'll go prepare dinner. Our whole family should celebrate together.
Right. Let's go.
Your uncle's family, although they are snobbish, they don't really have any terrible malicious intent. Xuan, don't hold it against them.
We are a family after all. As long as no one betrays us or stabs us in the back, as the head of the family, I will naturally protect everyone's peace.
Good. You two siblings chat. I'll go get some rest.
Return the badge to Mu Wei.
Sister, you won this. Why return it to him?
Think being an Imperial Guard is that easy? Taking his badge was just to make a big scene. Since he's already invited me to join the Imperial Guards, there's no need to be his enemy anymore.
Sister, Mu Wei's attitude changed so fast. Could it be a trap?
Don't worry, I'll deal with whatever comes my way.
Father, Prince Xiao has stayed in the capital. The borders are unstable. I believe it's best for Prince Xiao to return early.
Are you afraid that with Prince Xiao here, the third prince will grow too powerful?
I wouldn't dare. I do this all for you, Father.
Don't think I don't know what you're thinking. Don't forget, I was once a prince too. Stop scheming.
I will keep that in mind.
But you are right. It is time for Prince Xiao to leave the capital. Go deliver my decree. In 7 days, Prince Xiao must leave the capital and not return without my edict.
Yes, Your Majesty.
These two are up to something.
Your Majesty. The new batch of Imperial Guards has been fully recruited. This group was specially selected by me to secure the palace.
Isn't this Bai Xuan? I didn't expect you'd join the Imperial Guard.
Thanks to your Majesty's wisdom, I can serve as a female official and work for your Majesty.
It seems my judgment was right. You are quite ambitious. Serve well, and I will elevate the Bai family.
Thank you, your Majesty.
It seems His Majesty holds Third Miss Bai in high regard.
You flatter me, Commander Mu. From now on, as I serve under you, I will need to rely on your guidance, Commander.
We are all colleagues. There's no need for formalities. You can be the captain of this squad.
Take them on patrol.
Thank you for the promotion, Commander. He specifically assigned them to spy on me. I need a way to shake them off so I can find the medicine.
Who's there?
Split up. Regroup back here. Time is tight. I'll start searching the places the Emperor frequents.
Where is she? Commander Mu told us not to leave her side. Find her, now.
Besides the Emperor's chambers, this is the only place left.
Your Highness, why did you arrange to meet here?
The most dangerous place is the safest place. Who would have thought we'd be plotting a rebellion here?
The first prince is plotting treason.
You're truly brilliant, Your Highness.
All right, let's get to the point. His Majesty has ordered Lord Xiao to leave the capital in 7 days. My mother already notified the Shu family. On that day, my uncle will bring men to the palace gates to back us up. What about the guards?
Your Highness, I've made sure that on that day, all the palace guards are replaced with our men. Once we hear Lord Xiao has left the city, we can strike.
Good. In 7 days, that throne will be mine.
Who's there?
Your Highness, Bai Xuan shook off my men. We've lost track of her.
This Bai Shen is such a pain. The Imperial Guards can't afford any mistakes right now. Don't touch her just yet. Once Lord Xiao leaves the capital, eliminate her immediately.
Yes, Your Highness.
No wonder the first prince is so eager to send Lord Xiao away. He's planning to rebel and seize the throne. If he really kills the Emperor, how will I save Lord Xiao? Only 7 days left. Where on earth is the medicine? Why does this guy look so familiar? Murong Yueisha? Why is he in the palace? And with the Emperor?
What do you want this time? Don't think being my son gives you the right to be so insolent.
The Yueisha sect's leader is a prince? So that means the sect has always worked for the Emperor.
So what? Gonna kill me? Right. You're in your prime, still going strong. You can just have another one, and train them to be your killing tool.
You are my own flesh and blood.
The kind you can beat or kill at will. A secret bloodline.
Don't forget, your mother was a spy from Wei. If I hadn't hidden your existence, you wouldn't be alive today.
I'm sick of hearing this. Tell me, who am I killing this time?
Lord Xiao, Fu Huanye.
5 years ago, I was no match for him. Not to mention, he now has Bai Xuan by his side.
In 7 days, Lord Xiao will leave Shangjing. Bai Xuan won't follow him.
Doesn't Lord Xiao have the cold illness and not much time to live? Can the old doctor really cure him?
No one but me can cure his cold illness.
Found it. I didn't expect His Majesty to carry it around.
You really are a scheming one. Since the medicine is in your hands and his illness can't be cured, why do you insist on killing him now?
I originally thought with his cold illness and your heavy blow, he wouldn't live long. But he actually pulled through. If he manages to have an heir, his estate will be revived. My great Qi empire could be overthrown by him. I can't wait anymore.
Lord Xiao has no intention to rebel. Why must you wipe him out?
With his abilities and prestige in the military, if he wanted to replace me, it wouldn't be impossible. Lord Xiao must die.
Emperor! No wonder your son rebelled. Even I want to cut you down.
If one day I become useless, will you treat me the same way?
Don't you want freedom? As long as you kill Lord Xiao, you'll be free. By then, whether you want to be a prince or a carefree rich man, I can make it happen.
Deal. Besides freedom, I also want someone. Who? Bai Xuan.
So you like Bai Xuan?
I like feisty little wildcats.
Deal. As long as you kill Lord Xiao, Bai Xuan is yours. Did you find her?
No.
Where did you all go? I've been waiting for ages.
You were here the whole time.
Where else? That was just a cat. It's almost dawn. Get some good rest today. Tomorrow, you can't slack off like this.
Bitch. She dared to play us.
Don't be rash. When His Highness succeeds, we'll have plenty of chances to torture her.
Third Miss Bai, His Highness came just for you.
You talk too much.
You do everything for the country, yet they still suspect you and use you. It's not fair.
What happened?
Take me away. This place is rotten.
Okay.
His Majesty keeps the pill on him. We can use the first prince's coup to steal the pill. As for His Majesty,
Before he took the throne, he and my father were like brothers. When I visited the palace as a kid, he used to hold me and tell me to call him uncle.
even if you save him, it'll still leave an excuse of bringing troops into the palace. Then he could punish the Xiao estate.
If I know there is a coup, and I do nothing about it, how is it different from treason?
You're so young. Why are you so rigid?
Xuan'er, don't get involved in this mess anymore.
Right now, I'm considered part of the treasonous rebels. Even if the first prince wins, Mu Wei will definitely take revenge on me. If the emperor wins, I'll still be labeled as one of the rebels. There's no way out for me.
Don't worry. As for the first prince, I won't let him get his way, and with his majesty, I'll vouch for you.
By then, you probably won't even be able to save yourself.
I am sorry. I dragged you into this.
Then how are you going to repay me?
Do you mean there is still a way out?
But I need the third prince to put on an act with us.
期末
Why did we stop?
Your Highness, long time no see.
Bai Xuan, what are you doing here?
I've come up with a chance for your Highness to earn some credit.
Are you really that kind?
Now everyone knows King Xiao has left Shangjing. With him gone, you've lost your backer. If you don't earn credit with His Majesty, it'll be hard to compete with the first prince in court.
What credit?
This is the Yusha sect's leader, Murong Yusha. He has assassinated many key officials. If your Highness catches him, it'll be a major achievement.
Are you really that kind? What do you want?
In the Imperial Guards, I'm being sidelined. I'd like you to go to His Majesty and put in a good word. Make me the commander of the guards.
You, woman, why are you so obsessed with power?
Aren't you the same?
Fine. I promise you.
When Murong Yusha shows up, I'll let your Highness know. Pleasure working with you.
Pleasure working with you.
Why didn't you tell him the truth?
If the third prince knew there's going to be a coup, he'd probably be too scared to even leave his house. If we want to get out unscathed, the only way is for the third prince to take the fall. He has to show up. How are things on your end?
As for the Xu family, Bai Ming and Guzi Gang are on it. Long Shay has my personal guards disguised at the palace gates. When everyone thinks the army has left the capital, I'll bring Lei Ting and the elite troops back.
Perfect. Everything is ready. We just have to wait for His Majesty and the first prince to make a move.
Your Highness, is everything ready?
The guards around Taiji Hall have all been replaced, but Bai Xuan is missing. She can't do much on her own. Once we get the news that King Xiao has left the capital, we'll make our move. Yes.
Within a month, it must be done.
Half report!
Your Majesty, Prince Xiao and his army
have left Shangjing.
Good. That's all. You may leave.
Wait, Father! Father! I have urgent news to report!
Is our plan exposed? Let's wait and see.
Prince Xiao has already left Shangjing. What is it now?
I saw Prince Xiao off today. Outside the city gates, I unexpectedly captured an assassin of Yesha sect.
Where is he?
He's right outside. General Mu, please bring them in.
Bring them in.
Father, this is the master of Yesha sect, Murong Yesha. Over the years, he's assassinated countless loyal officials. Today, he showed up in Shangjing. There must be a conspiracy, so I brought him here for you to interrogate.
What a good son you've raised.
Well done, Third Prince. You did really well. You truly are my good son.
Thank you, Father.
False alarm. Proceed as planned. Third brother, showing off like this. Do you want Father to pass the throne to you?
What nonsense is this? I have no such intention.
Is that so?
Then please, Father, pass the throne to me.
What did you say?
Didn't you hear me? Father, do I need to repeat myself?
Are you crazy?
In the royal hall, rebelling openly. Guards, seize him.
Men!
Awaiting your orders, Your Highness. My father really knows how to raise sons. Each one is more capable than the last.
You were in cahoots all along.
Father, do you want to abdicate alive? Or pass the throne after death?
If you kill me, aren't you afraid the ministers will condemn you?
Look at them. Does anyone dare to speak? Who will condemn me? Prince Xiao, the only one loyal to you, who could match the royal guards. But he's already gone. No one can save you.
I will never bow to your threats.
Then don't blame me for being ruthless.
Your Majesty, I'm late to protect you. Please forgive me.
You've come to save me.
By yourself. Who can you save?
Who said I'm alone?
I'm here too.
The Imperial Guards and Consort Shu's reinforcements have all been executed. Why don't you hurry up and apologize to His Majesty?
I lost.
Your Majesty, I've been wronged. It was all the First Prince. He used my family's lives to threaten me. I didn't mean to rebel. Hidden weapons.
No! It wasn't me. I didn't do it.
Take these traitors away!
I didn't do it, Your Majesty. I didn't. Your Majesty!
Your Majesty, it's safe now. Are you all right?
You and Prince Xiao worked very well together.
Your Majesty, Prince Xiao and I only did this to protect you. Please punish us.
Punish? You saved me. How could I punish you? You may rise. However, Prince Xiao, you returned against orders and brought guards into the palace. Do you know what crime that is?
Your Majesty, I didn't enter the palace without summons. Instead, I received a message from the Third Prince and came to your rescue.
Me?
I happened to discover the issues with the Imperial Guards and sought the Third Prince's protection. The Third Prince deduced that the First Prince might be plotting a rebellion, but since it was just a guess, he didn't dare report it. Therefore, he secretly allied with King Xiao to protect Your Majesty. The Third Prince deserves the top credit for this. Please see the truth, Your Majesty.
Is that so? With the Third's thick skull, could he think of all this?
If I deny it, when Big Brother had the upper hand, I did nothing. Father will surely despise me. I might as well play along with King Xiao and Bai Xuan and claim this credit. Father, what King Xiao did was indeed instructed by me. I was only worried about you. If you want to punish King Xiao, please punish me instead.
Your Majesty, the Third Prince has done a great service. He deserves a reward. Indeed.
Your Majesty, King Xiao was just following orders. Please, Your Majesty, forgive him.
Right now, King Xiao's guards are still in the hall. If I insist on punishing him, it might provoke them. Enough. I know. You are all loyal subjects. King Xiao, Third Prince, and you. You all did a great service. I will reward you all.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Thank you, Father. Father wants you to leave the capital at once. I won't see you off.
When we arrived at the capital, the third prince welcomed us. Now the third prince is seeing us off. We've come full circle.
This was just a mutual collaboration. We're even. From now on, don't even think about threatening me.
Stop staring. Gonna miss him.
This time, the third prince took the fall for us. He's completely offended His Majesty. I'm guessing from now on, he's in for a rough time. Better look while I still can.
Xuan, the Emperor offered you the position of Imperial Guard Commander. Why do you still want to go to the border with me?
Do you really not know?
It is for me.
This medicine really works. Your little face feels warm.
Once we leave, we might never come back.
Are you sure?
Bai Ming is at home. I have nothing to worry about. Besides, who says we can't come back? Wait until I make military contributions and get the title of the Valkyrie of the Great Zhou. I'll show that old emperor.
Okay, I'll help you.
Don't lose to me when the time comes.
Losing to you, I'd do it willingly.
Let's go. Everyone is waiting.
Third Miss Bai. Long Sha really left with the old medical immortal.
Long Shah's parents have some history with him. Once he solves the mystery of his birth, he'll naturally come find us.
One day, we will meet again. Let's go.
Go kill Lord Xiao and Bai Xuan.
You just won't give up, will you?
Bai Xuan stole the medicine for Fu Huanye's cold illness.
This woman really dares to do anything. But rest assured, I've suffered at her hands so many times. This time, I won't accept defeat either.
You only have this one chance. If they don't die, you will.
You don't have many sons left. Better use them sparingly.
Bai Xuan, Fu Huanye, I will not spare you.